Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Toyhax.com sponsored review. But before we get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and are not a subscriber of Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Now, on to the decals. And the set we're looking at in this video is for the War for Cybertron Siege Micromasters Rescue and Battle Patrol. This is actually a set of decals that I bought, and I totally forgot about them. I was cleaning my desk the other day and found them in the envelope still, so surprise, surprise. So anyway, let's take a look at what you get with the set. You get a sheet of decals here on this white backing. This seems to be the decal sheet that holds most of the decals. And you get a set on this chrome backing. So now, without further ado, let's take a look at the Rescue and Battle Patrol, both before and after Toyhax Decals. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. In vehicle mode, straight out of the packaging, these guys don't look too bad. Well, at least 3 out of the 4 don't look too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at Stakeout. Stakeout is the police car, and he's got really good paint applications. He's got the red and blue lights there on top. You got the Cybertronian writing there on the side, Autobot logo there on the hood, and all the windows are painted proper. I mean, he's supposed to be a police car. He looks like a police car. So there is Stakeout. Next up is Red Heat. This is the one that needs work. He's way too plain. I mean, granted, he's red, white, and blue. Hoo-ah! But he's plain. Lots of molded detail. Nothing that really stands out. And I really don't like the window paint. Now, granted, he is nothing but a repaint, remold of Top Shot, but they could have done a little bit better with those windows right there. And speaking of Top Shot, he's up next. Take a look at his windows. See how those are the armored style windows? The exact same here. I think if they just did blue on the inside of Red Heats like they did with Top Shot, it would have looked a lot better. But taking a look at Top Shot, he's got some great detailing. Great paint there for the windows. Silver decals along the, or not decals, silver details along the turret. Red Autobot logo on top. He's really good looking. They did a good job with him. And lastly, we have Flak. He's got good paint application as well. You got black right there for the tips of the rockets. Some tan along the sides. Nice molded details. Could have used a little bit more paint. There's some red on the back. But other than that, he looks really, really good. So there you have the Rescue and Battle Patrol in vehicle modes before and after. The Siege Micromasters get quite a few enhancements to their vehicle modes thanks to Toyhax. Let's go ahead and take a look at Stakeout first. He gets a brand new hood that says police right across the front. Now you do have a couple options. You can do the all white hood or a black hood. I went with white. I like that old school black and white police look. The same with the side of the vehicle. You have the option of the black police doors or the white police doors. He also gets Sheriff Star, if I get those to focus in, Sheriff Star rims on all the wheels. And on the back of the vehicle, he does get taillights. And that is it for Stakeout. Red Heat, he gets diamond plating right there along the back, some red stripes on either side of his ladder / cannon, and underneath the ladder is a red Autobot symbol. And that's pretty much it for Red Heat. He's still kind of plain looking, but that helps a little bit. Top Shot gets diamond plating right here along the back of the vehicle, a new top that looks like rivets along the top with a new Autobot symbol there, And that is it for Top Shot. Flak gets new decals right there on both sides, those little tan decals. And man, those things are tiny. Those were fun to put in. He also gets new striping along the rocket launchers. And that is it for Flak. So there you go. There is the War for Cybertron Siege Micromaster Rescue and Battle Patrol after. In robot mode, straight out of the packaging, these guys, well, they're fairly plain. The Rescue Patrol being the worst offenders. Let's go ahead and take a look at Stakeout first. Stakeout actually has a really good looking robot mode. I love the molded details on the guy and that chrome face. Reminds me of the T1000. But he really lacks the paint apps. I mean, he's got these primary colors of black and white with the blue chest and blue head. On the side, his arms do have the Cybertronian writing, but like I said, looks fairly plain. Next up we have Red Heat, who was red hot back in the G1 days. He's way too white in robot mode, but at least they've got the face coloring separate from the head sculpt, very, very white chest, and on mine it kind of looks like it was a sloppy paint job. Paint details right there on the feet, but still a very plain looking robot mode. Next up we have Top Shot, who was Big Shot back in the G1 days. This is the best looking one of the bunch because of the different paint applications on his chest with the silver. He's got silver abs and silver plates there on the chest, blue faceplate, paint details there on the feet. I mean, this guy pops. He's the best of the bunch. So there we have Big Shot. And lastly, we have Flak. Flak, he surprisingly has face paint. Check that out. He's got a gold visor, yellow visor, red face, yellow helmet. You don't see that often with these smaller figures. Great detailing on the guy. Nice separation of collars there. But still, he could use a little bit more. So there you have the Rescue and Battle Patrol in their robot modes before and after. The robot modes get some much needed details thanks to Toyhax. Let's go ahead and take a look at Stakeout first. Stakeout only gets 2 decals, and those are up here on his shoulders. But you have 2 different options. You can do the Sheriff Star, or you can do an Autobot symbol. I decided to really break his collars up and give him 1 of each. Now we have Red Hot. He gets new yellow decals right there on his chest and decals there on his thighs. Now there are options. You could have gave him red candy stripe decals for his chest, but I wanted to kind of break up all that red and white. So there you have Red Hot. Next up is Big Shot. Big Shot, he gets new decals right here on his thighs and a new Autobot belt buckle. And lastly is Flak. Flak gets the most decals. He gets this new one right there on his chest. And what's really cool, he gets decals here inside his arms. And what I love is they gave him fists. Before, those were just wheels or the rivets that attach the wheels. So now he's got fists. And here on the right arm, you can see shells. And the left arm has missiles. So that is really cool. I really like what they did for old Flak there. So there you go, guys. There is the Micromaster Rescue and Battle Patrol in robot modes after. Toyhax once again did a fantastic job adding some details to some figures that were really lacking them. My only complaint with this set is I wish I got more small Autobot logos to apply to the robot modes. I mean, Red Hot doesn't have one, and neither does Flak. But other than that, this is a great set, and I love the way the robot modes look especially. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. Once again, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!